buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving headfirst into the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
One of the most important texts in all of Hinduism.
That's right.
We're going to be talking about Arjuna.
Oh, yeah. Arjuna.
He's this incredible warrior, and, well, he's facing a battle that's way bigger than any you or I have ever faced.
Absolutely.
And thankfully so.
Yeah, I mean, forget hand-to-hand combat or, modern warfare.
Right.
This is a battle for Arjuna's very soul.
That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, we've got these incredible excerpts to work with. They're going to let us, zero in on what Arjuna's going through right before this crazy battle, the Battle of Kurukshetra.
Yeah, Kurukshetra. I mean, that name just sounds epic.
Oh, it is.
It's like right out of a fantasy novel.
It's huge. It's the ultimate showdown.
So set the scene for us. What is going on with Arjuna on this battlefield?
Okay, so picture this, right? Two massive armies staring each other down. I mean, the tension is so thick you could cut it with a sword.
Yeah.
And right in the middle of it all, there's Arjuna, the best of the best.
Right. This legendary archer.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready, he's psyched to lead his side to victory. I mean, it's like a movie, right?
It's like the big game or something.
It is.
Yeah.
But then he looks across the battlefield and he sees who he has to fight.
Who?
It's his own family.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we're talking his cousins, his teachers, people he grew up with,
Talk about an awkward family reunion.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's got to be more than just, pre-battle jitters.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like his entire world is imploding,
Right.
And he's hit with this massive question.
Okay, what's the question?
Can it ever be right to go to war against your own family?
Oof. Yeah.
I mean, talk about a dilemma.
That's a serious ethical crisis.
Right. I mean, he's completely torn.
Yeah.
He's got his duty as a warrior on one side.
Okay.
But then on the other side, there's this potential horror of killing the people he loves.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't freak out? I know I would.
In that situation.
It would be a total meltdown.
Totally.
And, Arjuna, he's not some, emotionless robot.
Right.
He's a human being with real feeling.
And real relationships with these people.
Exactly. And the Gita, it doesn't shy away from that.
So how does the Bhagavad Gita help us understand what Arjuna is going through?
Well, it dives right into the heart of human confusion.
Okay.
That feeling of being totally overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah.
When you've got this life-altering decision and you just don't know what to do.
Yeah, like which college should I go to?
Exactly.
Or should I take this new job?
Right, or should I marry this person?
Yeah.
These are huge questions.
And those are the little things.
I know.
Imagine if it was your family that you had to fight.
Yeah. I mean, Arjuna's situation, it's extreme.
Right.
But the emotions he's grappling with, they're universal.
Totally.
Yeah. We've all felt that sense of being stuck, paralyzed by doubt.
So what advice does the Bhagavad Gita offer for dealing with this kind of crippling confusion?
Okay, so the Gita, it's like this wise friend who steps in and says, all right, here's a framework for navigating this mess.
Okay, I like frameworks.
They're helpful.
Yeah, lay it on me.
All right, so step one.
Okay.
Seep guidance.
Okay.
In the story, Arjuna, he turns to Krishna.
Who's Krishna?
Okay, so Krishna is his charioteer.
Okay.
But he's also like this divine incarnation.
Okay, so like a god.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, got it.
And Arjuna, he's like, dude, I need help.
Right.
What do I do?
Okay, so that makes sense for Arjuna.
Yeah.
But most of us, we don't have a god on speed dial.
That's true.
So how are we supposed to find that kind of guidance in real life?
Okay, so yeah, we might not have Krishna.
Right.
But we do have people who can help us.
Okay.
Mentors, teachers, friends.
Yeah.
Even books or podcasts.
Oh, very meta.
Right. It's about finding those voices that can give us a fresh perspective.
Okay.
Help us see beyond our immediate emotional freak out.
So it's like calling your most level-headed friend.
Exactly.
You're spiraling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes just talking it through helps you see things more clearly.
And then you realize that maybe you're being a little bit dramatic.
Possibly.
Yeah. But sometimes it's serious stuff.
Oh, for sure.
But even then, it helps to get advice.
Always.
Okay, so we've got seeking guidance.
Check.
What's the next step in this framework?
Okay, so the Gita, it doesn't just stop at external advice.
Okay.
It also tells us to look inward.
Okay.
To understand our true self.
So it's like a self-help book.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
But it's saying there's this part of you
Mm-hmm.
that's bigger than your emotions,
Get it?
bigger than the roles you play in life.
So it's like there's this bigger me beyond the freak out,
Exactly.
even when the freak out feels like it's everything.
Yeah. The Gita calls this the Atman.
The Ep-man.
It's like your true self.
Okay.
The part of you that's eternal and unchanging.
So like the eye of the storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's calm and peaceful, even when everything around you is chaotic.
Okay, I like that image.
Yeah. And recognizing this true self,
Yeah.
it helps us realize that we're not defined by our struggles.
Right. So even if I make a bad decision,
Yeah.
I'm not a bad person.
Exactly.
That's comforting.
It is.
Okay, so how does recognizing this true self, this Atman,
Yeah.
actually help us make tough choices?
Okay, so that's where detachment comes in.
Attachment.
Yeah, it's another key teaching in the Gita.
Okay.
Remember Arjuna, he's paralyzed by fear and
Right.
attachment to specific outcomes.
So he's worried about what will happen.
Exactly. Right. He's attached to the idea of like keeping everyone alive.
Mm-hmm.
But Krishna,
Yeah, our God friend.
right, he tells Arjuna
Yeah.
to act in accordance with Dharma.
Okay, hold on, Dharma.
Yeah.
Break that down for me.
Okay, so Dharma, it's often translated as righteous duty.
Okay, brother.
But it's a really deep concept. It's about aligning your actions with your true nature and with a higher purpose.
Okay.
It's about doing what's right, even when it's hard,
Okay.
without getting bogged down by fear of failure
Right.
or attachment to a specific outcome.
Okay, so in Arjuna's case,
Yeah.
his dharma as a warrior
Yeah,
is to fight for justice,
exactly.
even if it means facing his family.
That's the tough part.
Yeah.
But the Gita, it says that by acting in accordance with Dharma,
Mm-hmm.
we find clarity and peace.
So it's not about ignoring your feelings
No, not at all.
or pretending they don't matter.
Feelings are important,
Yeah.
but the Gita is saying that we have a choice
Okay.
in how we respond to those feelings.
Right.
We can let fear and attachment control us,
Okay.
or we can choose to act from a place of deeper understanding.
Okay, so it's like
Oh.
I can acknowledge that I'm afraid,
Yes,
but I don't have to let that fear dictate my actions.
exactly.
I can choose to act based on my values
Yes.
and my sense of what's right.
That's the power of Dharma.
This is making me think about all the times I've let fear hold me back
It happens to all of us.
from doing what I know I should do.
Yeah, the Gita, it's like a wake-up call.
It is.
It's saying, hey, you're capable of more than you think.
And it's amazing to think that these teachings
Yeah.
are thousands of years old,
I know, right?
but they're still so relevant
Totally.
to our lives today.
It's timeless wisdom.
Yeah, it is.
It transcends cultures
Yeah.
and historical boundaries.
So if you were in Arjuna's position,
Oh, wow.
knowing what we've discussed,
Yeah,
how would you approach that impossible choice?
that's a really tough one.
It is food for thought.
It is.
And maybe this deep dive will inspire you
Yeah,
to explore the Bhagavad Gita yourself.
it's worth it.
It is. Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.